Hello, my name is Casey Zabala. I am the creatrix of Modern Witches, and I am the one who holds space for our Coven circles on our Patreon. And I just wanted to pop on and say a bit about what our Coven circles are, and maybe give you a little taste of what those Coven circles might be like, and whether or not they feel like a good fit for you. So we welcome everyone to our Coven Circle, whether you are just exploring your witchcraft practice or you are a seasoned elder witch. Everyone is welcome in this space. Truly, our Coven Circles are spaces where we can all engage with our personal witchcraft in community. So these online spaces are really unique because you get to join from wherever you are. You get to be in whatever space makes you feel most magical and alive in the moment. And we create a container first by casting a circle. And we cast circles in a various ways. Generally speaking, we call in the elements, and maybe we'll call forth our well ancestors or specific allies we'd like to hold space with us in the circle. And we do this in a way that really allows you to call in your own protection, in your own circle, and really start to think about and refine the mechanics of a circle space. So it's a really beautiful thing to be able to do this online and digitally because you really can feel the expansiveness of witches all across the country and all across the globe, setting intentions, calling in the elements, and casting a circle. Knowing that all of our circles are connected by our connection, by our the digital webs, and by the spells we are weaving together is a really potent and special thing. Each circle tends to have a theme, something that we are focusing our energy around, something that we are magically sort of investigating. And we do this through conversation, we do this through meditation, we do this through channeling, through writing, and through divination as well. All of this is really divination or oracular work that we're doing together, creating a container where we can be open to messages from the unseen world, from spirits, from allies and wisdom keepers. And I think what folks seem to get a lot out of in these circles is really devoting space to do that type of work. And to do it in community is a really special thing because we can witness each other's magic, we can share our process with each other, we can learn more about another witch's practice or process that might really inspire our own magical um, formulations and ideas. So it's a really special place in that way. Modern Witches really believes that witchcraft is a non-hierarchical affair. So I take on the role as space holder simply to really make sure that our circles are cast, make sure that we feel safe in this digital container, and to hold space for all of us to come together and share and explore whatever we want to in this space. We do have rules of engagement in this container, which are important to follow. Whatever happens in the Coven Circle is really for our Coven members, for those paying Patreon subscribers. We do record our Coven Circles for those who can't attend live. And those recordings are just reserved for those Patreon members. And they provide an opportunity for folks to asynchronistically participate in our magical webs. However, if there's ever a moment that something you would like to share something in Coven Circle space and you don't want it recorded, you can absolutely request that we pause the recording. So that's one piece of this. The other piece is we just have rules of engagement in terms of how we respect each other's practice. We respect whatever's shared in space, and we really come from a place of curiosity and witnessing, knowing that the Coven Circle is not a place for therapy. It's not a place for deep shadow work, although that might be spurred for you, and you can take note of that and participate in that outside of Coven Circle. It is a space that we aim to keep as safe as possible for anyone who would like to come and explore their witchcraft. So I'm going to pull a card to just share a little bit more about what Coven Circle is for us. We'll see what Spirit has to say. What else should we know about our Coven Circle space? Okay, so we have the spell for surrender coming up from the Weird Sisters Oracle, my Oracle deck. And I really like this because it is a space to just kind of be present with yourself. And sometimes surrendering really feels like letting go. And sometimes our Coven Circle spaces are really beneficial spaces for speaking your mind, getting something off of your chest, for just surrendering to what magic is and what your witchcraft can be. So, a spell for surrender from the spirits on what our Coven Circle can also offer us. Please feel free to leave questions or comments in below. We'd really love to hear from those of you who have joined before and what your experiences of the Coven Circle have been like. We'd love to hear questions from those who are curious about joining, but hesitant to for whatever reason. Let us know what you think. And we hope to see you at our next circle. Be well.